Hello everyone, Voices here, and today I'll be presenting to you a really good comp that's like pretty new, that's been emerging September 17th and is going to be played a lot of September 18th, I'm telling you. It's really good, the top 4s really successfully often, and also top 1. Really underrated comp. It was played a lot yesterday by challenge lobbies and was proven to be really good. It is also flexible, so I will be showing you today a version with the chosen of it and the non-chosen of it. And this comp is Brawlers Ashe. So please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about it, or you can also join my Discord. The link is in the description to ask me there. But here it goes. So this right here is the comp. So if you have a chosen brawler, maybe Maokai, maybe Tamkench, really early, you should definitely consider going for this comp. It's really strong, especially in the early game. And then you will have a huge power spike after level 8. So notice that this comp just revolves around 6 units. That's it. The rest is whatever you need depending on lobby. As long as you have those units, it's going to be really strong. If you want, you can even add those 2 brawlers to go to 8 and have almost infinite HP. Okay, that's a possibility. You can also add more hunters. So maybe something like Aphelios here and Kindred here to have 6 brawlers, 4 hunters, there the wood. Ashe super hyper carry. You can even add Mystic. I will be showing you all the possibilities after. But this comp is really strong early. When you get the 4 brawlers in the early game, nobody can kill it in time. It's so strong. And yeah, after the mid game you will fall off basically until you find the Ashe. Once you find the Ashe, you're gonna power spike back again. That is it. So now we need to talk about the carries. So obviously Ashe is your first carry, right? Depending on which comp you go to, your second carry will vary. If you decide to go full on brawlers with Silas and Seth, I really like having Seth and Nunu as secondary carries. You can give a Gunblade to the Seth, it's really good, and you give HP and tankiness to the Nunu so you can eat and deal true damage to everything. But that is it pretty much for this comp for the chosen version. If you don't have the chosen version, well, here you go. That's it, you just add the Silas, done, 6 brawlers. The rest, again, just depends on whatever the lobby is. You need Mystic because there's a lot of AP damage going around. Add Mystic. If you do get a set early, please go and pull it, right? It's that easy. It's really that easy. So for the non-chosen, you can also get one of those synergies to have better chances. It really doesn't matter, just a strong unit is going to be good enough, okay? So that is basically it. Huge front line, Ashe carry, and you're good to go. Now let's talk about all the potential versions that you can go to. So let's see. Let me put this one right here as well. So the first version that I like the most, to be honest with you, is Mystic. Shen Zillions are the two best Mystic. Before the Zillion, Yumi is fine, Janna is fine. Whatever you find, it will be good. Zillion is definitely the best though. That gives Mystic to the entire team, and Brawlers with around, I don't know how many HP with Mystic, is going to be really hard to take down. The Ashe will have enough time to do all the damage, and you should be good. Another one with the chosen Brawlers, if possible, is to go for 8 Brawlers, where everyone will have plus 1800 HP, which, like, you need to realize that's insane, because that's on 7 different units to have that much HP. Everything is frontline. You even have some CC. Like, it's hard to get through all of that, okay? You need to make sure that your Ashe is protected in one of the corners, maybe cornered around 3 borders if there is a lot of assassins. But honestly, it's really strong. Your Ashe is always gonna have enough damage to carry you, because the fights will be that long, because the brawlers won't die. If you do really think that you have enough frontline, well, go Hunters, right? Make sure the Ashe Hunter casts faster. The damage now on the Hunters is the same at every stage, it's just a 0.5 sooner. If you wanted to have 1 second sooner, add a Kindred, add an Aphelios, and you're good to go. You can even have Chosen Hunter and go for a Kindred, you will have 4 Hunters. Really good, right? And those are the other chosen that you can go to. You can get Adept and have the Shen and Zillion on other Mystic to also have an Adept. That's really good. You can have maybe Divine here for the Warwick, also really strong. It really doesn't matter. Those are the core units, okay? Once you are level 8, of course the best brawler is Set, which you can sub in for the Tam Kench, okay? But honestly, that is it. You need to keep the Maokai for the Erdewood. That gives more damage to the Ashe. Now let's talk about items. Well, it's pretty simple. You need those two. Like, there is no way around it. Those are the best by far. You need those two. If, in this case, you should consider starting Carousel with a bow. Why? Because there is a bow in Rageblade and in Giant Slayer. Okay. Those are by far the best items. And then, honestly, it's whatever you can get. Ruinance, Infinity Edge, Last Whisper, QSS, Guardian Angel, whatever else you can have. It can be either defensive or offensive, doesn't matter. As long as you have those two, you will have enough damage, trust me. Okay? So, if we go to the chosen brawlers here, you will have a choice between... So let's say there is a lot of AP, right? Let's say I need Mystic in. There you go. That's my Mystics. Okay. Maybe I can have a Tam Kench here to make sure my Ashe is safe. So this is my front line. So a second carry here can be either Nunu or Warwick. If it is Warwick, best item for him is RFC, which means you can do this instead to make sure he's protected. Even though it's supposed to be a tank, you can even do this to protect even more your Ashe. Really strong. Maybe something like Guardian Angel, whatever. Then, if you do potentially, that did happen to me, get to 3-star the Nunu. Well, make him as tanky as possible. Bramble Vest, Stoneplate, Warmogs, Titan's Resolve, Shroud, Dragon Claw. Any 10k items will go on the Nunu because it will be your most damage. At Nunu 3 especially, he'll be doing 2 damage, and you can eat a Gaio 9 Cultist on 1 ult, which is to me completely insane. So you just need him to survive. He has more than enough HP with the brawlers, so all you need to do is getting armors, magic resist, and that's it. Honestly, that's enough. If you go for the 8 brawlers, I will put it here. Let's see, if you go for the set and Silas, right, so you don't have Mystic anymore. If you go for this, definitely your other carry is going to be Set. He's doing true damage after he's doing his setup, so he's really strong. Again, all you have to make sure is that he survives. Gunblade is really good on him. You can also put Giant Slayer. If you do have another one, that's really good also, even though I would just add it to the Ashe. Let's be honest, it's better. The rest, well, it's the same. Bramble Vats, Stoneplate, Titan's Resolve, any tanky items you have will go to the set to make sure it holds and deals true damage. Okay, really strong. Again, I will repeat, those are the 3 best options that you can go for. So before getting all those units, the Ashe items, I really like putting it on the Aphelios. You can always find another Aphelios later if you go for Hunters, and it is really strong in the early game. That would be your best Hunter until you get the Ashe. If you get the tanky items, and please put them on a Nunu, he will eat, probably execute people. It's really strong. If you play against a lot of AP, meaning Vegars or Morganas, Ravens, go for Mystic. If you don't see any Giant Slayers around, you can consider going for the 8 Brawlers. Giant Slayer is the biggest counter to this comp because it's percentage max HP. Okay, so if you do not see a Giant Slayer, consider those 2. If you feel that you have enough frontline that all the people around are just not getting through it, well, add some damage. Add Hunters, your Ashes is gonna carry you, and that's it. The basic idea of this comp is first start bow, collect your brawlers as soon as possible, especially if you have a chosen one, depending on Maokai or Tam Kench. Hold the Giant Slayer Rage Blades on Aphelios until you find the Ashe. Once you get to 50 go at around 3-1, 3-2-ish, you don't press the roll button, you just level. Once you're level 8, you roll all the way down to 0, to be honest, and you find the units that you need. Okay, if it is air brawlers, if you find a set, really good. You need to find your Ashe too. That's why you're rolling at 8, to find your Ashe too, Warwick 2, potentially set, whatever else you can find. Brawlers should be able to carry you in a really early game with any damage dealer. Then it will fall off a little bit until you find the Ashe. Once you find the Ashe and either Mystic, Hunter, or more Brawlers, you should have another power spike. But that is it for this comp, guys. Please let me know if you have any questions down below or on my Discord. You can join the server. The link is in the description as well. And that's it for this comp, guys. I will see you guys next time.